Happy Sunday. I am at the beach and I've got some errands to run. Gotta get my nails done. Top priority. So, and my appointment is soon. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm Karen, by the way. If you are new here, I am an independent artist with Seint. It's all-in-one makeup, one compact, a couple brushes, your mascara. We don't sell mascara, and a setting spray or a setting powder. So you can do your makeup on the go. You can do it in the car, you can do it on the train, you can do it at your son or daughter's baseball game. It's really quite amazing that all of my makeup is in this compact. I don't have to have this big bag anymore with random makeup in it that I'm looking, searching through, wasting money, wasting time, because everything I need is right here. So what I'm going to show you today is what we call a hack, H-A-C. It stands for highlight and contour. That makes up our foundation. So right here is my contour. And if you're like me, over 50, I am 56, I'll be 57 later this year. This makeup is especially good for your skin, for mature skin, because it's cream and because it's applied in one layer. So you're going to see me put different shades on my face, and that's my foundation, and it's going to give me coverage. The first three products, including this dark brown color I just put on, are going to give me coverage. So that's my foundation. Highlight and contour hack is your foundation. So the products go in very specific places. The contour, this is my brightening highlight. So part of the highlight is a main highlight and a brightening highlight. I want to say that this brightening highlight would act as like your concealer, and the main highlight would be what you would typically think of as your foundation, even though, like I said, all of this is foundation. So instead of putting one color all over my face and then adding contour on top and then adding concealer on top, that's a lot of product on your face, layer upon layer. And if you're like me, you have these bags, you have crow's feet, you have 11s, all of that makeup will settle into your fine lines and wrinkles, and it will accentuate those fine lines and wrinkles instead of covering them up. And if you're new here, let me just tell you that when you think that you are putting liquid foundation onto your face, and that's good for your skin, I hate to tell you, you're not right. You are incorrect. Liquid dries to a powder. And if you're wondering why you have all the cakiness and stuff settling into your fine lines and wrinkles, even if you've applied like a really light layer of something in those fine lines and wrinkles, if it's liquid, it's going to dry to a powder and it's going to settle. So this is my main highlight shade that I'm putting on now. So this is 3 different colors that I put on my face. I talked while I was doing this, so I apologize. And I'm going to blend. That right there is your highlight and contour. So I like to make little circles. I'm going to blend the light 2 ones first, the lightest and the medium one. I'm going to leave that contour that I put on first. I'm going to blend that last. And I have to remember to blend along my jawline. I don't always contour my jawline. And then I go out of the house with this brown line along my jaw. And then I realize when I start to get like crazy looks from people, well, it could be any number of reasons, quite honestly. Oh my. But usually it's because, or I like to think it's because I forgot to blend my contour along my jaw. We're going to go with that. That's why people look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. See, I blended that up there. Let's blend. When we blend the jaw, we want to go back and forth to make that line less obvious and then blend down. We're not trying to get any of this contour onto this part, like the beard part of your face. So if you were a man, you want to try to keep the contour away from the beard area. So I'm going to go back and forth and then pull down. And I have a natural, everyone does, a natural shadow underneath your chin. I'm checking my mirror. Looks good to me. Okay, this is the part that a lot of people get scared about. It's so easy. I have to blend that a little bit better. See that? Your contour along your cheekbones, just like I did along my jaw, up and back to soften the line. And then if you need to, you can blend up and back. Remember, stay out of the beard area. Blend that a little bit better. Okay. See how we don't want that line. We want this line. So up and back. I did not switch brushes to blend. Because it's cream, it's just going to blend so nicely one into the other. Now, how do you get these colors, you might be asking? Well, you fill out my color match form. It's free. There's no obligation. I'm not going to hound you. I will send you your color match results after you submit your color match request. And I will probably build a cart for you based on my recommendations. And you're free to not do anything, buy what I put in your cart, change what I put in your cart. It's completely up to you. With Seint, there's no minimums. There's no auto delivery. There's no, switched my compact. There's no auto ship, auto delivery. None of that. The only minimum we have is that it's free shipping if you spend more than $50 in the United States. So we're in the United States and Canada right now. And that's it. We're trying to get into other countries, but that takes time and COVID slowed a lot of that down. All right, this is bronzer that I'm putting on now. This was my contour that I put on first, and this is bronzer that I'm putting on now. They're both brown. This one is cool. This one is warm. So the cool contour gave me depth and dimension in my face. This warm bronzer is going to just warm up my face. The sun might come out today down here at the beach, but it hasn't been out for a week. So I need to look like I've at least been out in the sun a little bit. And see how that did that? See how that just warmed up my face a little bit? Before I take my headband off, I'm going to do my brows. So I have not used anything outside of this compact yet. And now I'm going to use Trust eyeshadow, this dark one right here on the top corner, to fill in my brows. So I don't need a brow pencil. I have to use my mirror down below here. Sorry, ladies, for being rude and not looking at you. but even using the mirror, sometimes it's not easy. You can already see the darkness. This is our line brush that I'm using to do this. It has a spoolie on one end and a tight little angular brush on the other end. And it's made for and perfect for doing your brows. So if you are someone who never fills in your brows, I would ask you to please give it a try. Because I was like that. And now it's necessary for me anyway. I feel like it frames my face, and especially with my dark hair, and I have bangs, which you'll see in a minute. It adds like another dimension to my face. My sister used to have the thinnest brows, which I know a lot of people do. Like you're either a thin brow girl or a thick brow girl, I feel like, right? So I would consider mine thick. My sisters were very thin, and she's blonde, so they were very light. And she came down here to the beach one weekend and wanted me to show her this makeup. So I did an in-person color match for her. So I did her whole face, including her brows. And I told her not to freak out because I didn't give her a mirror until I was done. I can do that with my sister. So when she first looked in the mirror, she was like, wow. And the first thing she said was, my brows. And I'm like, yeah, but Marianne, you need them. And she, oh God, and I have to go out. I'm going to have to fix this hair. And she was like, I think I'm just not used to it. So then a couple friends came down that same weekend a little bit later, and they were like, Marianne, your makeup looks so good. Your brows. So now, as I'm playing with my hair way too much, because I told you I have bangs, because I do, but that stupid headband, I'm going to have to fix my hair. So now she gets her brows done. She gets her brows tinted. And she's let them grow in a bit. So her brows are just almost like mine. That's the power of a good brow. Okay. These are some of our lip and cheeks. Lip and cheeks are just what they say. They're lipstick and they're blush. So I'm going to take, this is our blush and bronzer brush. All of our brushes are double-ended, by the way. I'm going to take Baby Watermelon, which is right here, and Audrey, which is our newest color right here, and I'm going to blend them together. So I'm going to dab a little bit into Baby Watermelon, and then a little bit into Audrey, and I'm going to put this. Baby Watermelon is very pink, and Audrey just tones her down a little bit. See that? It's my new favorite. It just makes for the prettiest pink shade with like a little bit of, see that? A little bit of like dewiness to it. Not too much. I don't look like I'm sweating. You know, if you've been here, I don't like that. I don't like to look like I've been sweating. And this hair, oh my goodness. All right, I'll fix it when I get off, and I'll take before and after pictures, I promise. So, the only other thing I'm going to do is put on, well, I'll do my lips, but I'm going to do a quick eye look. And it's my go-to. I start off with basic, back and forth in the crease, a little bit above. Blend it out. This is our eyeshadow brush. Do the other eye. I mean, another thing I never used to do. I really neglected my eyes in the past. I didn't do my eyebrows and I never wore eyeshadow. So now I do both, but not every day. I'm going to flip this brush around and now I'm going to go into Philly and I'm going to pat this on the outside corner of my eye just to get the product onto my skin, and then I'll blend it. Looks dark, right? I'm going to try to keep it in the corner, but I will blend some of it into the center like that, just to soften it up. Do the other side. I always try to tap off, because our eyeshadows are powder, so I always try to tap before I apply to my face, just to get the excess off so that I don't have fallout underneath my eyes. Check to see if they're even. This one's a little lighter. Okay. I like to drag this darkest color under my eye. And then soften it. It'll come together, I promise. So this is still that darkest color on the outer corner, Philly. It's like Christmas Eve for me. I am getting all new carpets installed here at the condo tomorrow. So later today, after I run my errands, I will be busy moving stuff around out to the porch, on top of the counters, so that they can easily move the furniture without anything on top of it. So that's my day. I hope you all are going to have a more fun Sunday than me. Okay. This is As You Wish. And I like to put this in the inside corner to the middle of my eye. I'm just kind of matching it up to the lines that I've created with the other two. And see how that just brightens up your eye compared to this one? I like to use my finger to do this one, this color, because I want the opacity to be high, so I don't want like a thin layer of it. And all of our makeup is completely buildable. So whatever you do, you can always ramp it up a little bit. And then this last color, probably can't even notice it. Maybe there you can. But it's called Cupcake, and I just like to put it underneath my brows just for a finished off look. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to contour my nose. That brush that I started off with, the little end, I like to make into a line or a point. Again, something I never used to do was contour my nose. You can already see the shadow that I've created, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not going to leave that line there. I'm going to blend it, and I usually do this before I do my eyes, my eyeshadow. Flip it around and I'm just wiping off the excess off my brush. And now I'm going to stipple or pounce. So see, the line is gone, but the shadow is still there. Just like we did here, just like we did down here, just like we did up here. See, this is why I like to do it before I do my eyeshadow, because sometimes it blends into it. And then if I went onto the center of my nose a little bit, I can just go back with that brightening highlight and make that line a little bit more pronounced. Let me see down below in my mirror. I need to blend this out a little bit. Sometimes on camera, the colors come up either lighter or darker. That's why I like to do a before and after, because I feel like the photos are so much more true to the actual shade than like during this live video. All right, let's, one last thing before I do my mascara. I'm gonna line my lips. Again, not using anything yet outside of this compact. My lip liner, I'm using my contour. I don't want like a really dark line, that's why it looks a little blotchy. What am I doing with time? Oh, pretty good. All right, the same two colors that I put on my cheeks. First, Baby Watermelon. And Baby Watermelon is a beautiful pink shade. But just like my cheeks, wipe off my finger, I'm gonna put Audrey on top. And Audrey is it's almost like a white, pale pink. I think a lot of people are afraid of it on its own. So that's why I want to show you what it looks like on top of another color. See how that toned down? So this was Baby Watermelon all by itself. And then this is Baby Watermelon with Audrey on top. See how it just softens it up a little bit? Beautiful color, one of my favorites. But with Audrey on top, it just makes it, I don't know. There's just something about this color combination that I'm really, really loving. All right. Wipe off my wrist real fast. I'm gonna go for a manicure. I'm gonna have all these colors all over my fingers. All right, important step. Cream makeup must be set. So I have a setting spray here. I have this old brush from It Cosmetics. For me, it's perfect to set my makeup with, because I sprayed the setting spray. What am I using today again? Oh yeah, Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. Doesn't matter what setting spray you use. If you have a favorite, use that. If you don't, I would suggest getting ours. It's really good and it's made for cream makeup. I just happen to have this down here at the beach, and look, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna use it before I open another one of our setting sprays that I have here. Okay, so that's my setting spray. That is going to lock in my makeup so that it doesn't move all day. So while that is drying, I'm gonna do my mascara. So these last couple steps are things that will not be in your compact. The setting spray won't be in your compact, and the mascara won't be in your compact. I'm also going to set my makeup with a setting powder just to get rid of some of the shine that a setting spray will give you. And we do have a setting powder. It's called Vanilla Dust. It's a packed powder. So if you like a loose powder, you could just take your spoolie from that line brush that I use to do my brows and run it along the Vanilla Dust tin that will be in your compact, and you'll get a loose powder. Okay, I think this is good for today. See, it's coming together. And then I like to switch to my old favorite pink and green Maybelline to do my bottom lashes. The hair. I know y'all didn't come on here for a hair tutorial today. Look, a lot of times, well, I haven't done it recently, but I used to, and I still would come on with wet hair, because I usually do my makeup before I do my hair for this very reason. I blow dry my hair, and then I put this thing on to pull it back so that you all can see what I'm doing, and then my hair looks like this. So that's why I usually do my makeup first. And I might go back to that so that y'all don't have to look at this. Okay, I don't have Vanilla Dust down here right now. I have Tarte. It is a loose powder. It has like this springboard in it, which I really like. So all I have to do is loosen it up a little bit, just shake it. Wrong brush. This is our powder brush. I like to take this dense end, and it's like a springboard in there. And I don't know if you can see that powder coming up. And then I put this where I don't want that shine. And I don't have to worry about this getting into those creases and making my makeup look cakey or powdery, because it's set already with that cream, with that setting powder, setting spray. This is setting powder, Karen. All right, and I'm only putting this where I have shine, where I don't want shine. Oh, that shine's okay. All right, that's good. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna take a little bit of Glamazing. Yes, it's like crazy reflective. And I'm gonna put that right there. So this is Illuminator. I think most of the world calls this highlight, but we call our foundation highlight. And see that? How it's just gonna give me a little bit of a J-Lo glow. I'm gonna put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And this is like extra. You don't have to do this. But if it's Sunday and I'm at the beach and I'm putting makeup on, I'm going hog wild. Okay. That's it. Imagine my hair looking like it should down. I will fix it. I will take an after picture and show you what it looks like, the difference between before I started and now. All right, ladies, happy Sunday. If anyone wants a color match, it's colormatchbykaren.com. It's a really quick form, couple questions you fill out. You take a selfie, pretend this is your camera. You stand in front of a window out of direct sunlight. You don't want, see this? See how that made a shadow on my face? I'm going to be zooming in and looking at the color and the texture on your face. So if you're standing in front of a window and it's like this, look at the difference between, so you don't want any shadows, you don't want any lights on. Right now, I'm just sitting at my table at the beach. The only light that I have on is the light Mother Nature is providing outside my sliders. So you want natural light, no artificial light on inside, no makeup. If you put makeup on, it's gonna throw off your color match and it's not gonna match you. So I've seen hundreds of women with no makeup on. Your picture is safe with me. I come on here with no makeup on, so no judgment at all. And you know what? Honestly, most of your skin, like, I'm like, damn, I wish my skin looked like that. So you're going to stand in front of a window and not this close. You're going to stand about 2 feet in from the window and you're going to take a selfie so that I can see your face, your neck, and a little bit like your collarbone up here. Because we want to match up your skin to your neck. Nobody wants a really light face with a darker neck and chest. Nobody wants an orange face. Nobody wants a darker face if down here is a different color. So the idea is that I'm going to match up your face color to your neck and your chest color so that it looks, see how mine matches? So that it looks natural. So that's how you get a color match. And usually within 24 hours, I will have your results back to you. And like I said, there's no obligation. The color match is free. I'm not going to hound you. And when you're ready, you buy. And you buy what you want. So these tins are $14. The smaller tins are $10. The illuminator is, I think, 14 or 16. I can't remember. The eyeshadows are 12. They last forever. So that's another thing I want to tell you. With cream makeup, you use a very, very little. So it lasts a long time. The more you apply your makeup, if you wear makeup every day, it'll last less than if somebody like myself that doesn't wear makeup every day. So you place an order. I don't ship it to you. It ships from Utah. USPS, if you purchase more than $50, the shipping is free. If it's less than $50, the shipping is a flat $4.95. You buy what you want. If you run out of something, all you do is replace that tin. So say I was out. I can't get it. It's hard to get it out when you're holding the compact also because it's magnetic. All right. So this is what the tins look like. I know they look really small, but I swear it'll last you, if you wear makeup every day, 3-4 months. If you wear it a couple times a week, 6 to 9 months, one of these little tins. And it's $14. And it's cream, so it's better for your skin. So all of our compacts are magnetized and all of our tins are metal. So if I ran out of this and I ordered a new one, it comes in, I take it out of the cover and I pop it back in. These are my summer colors that I'm choosing. If I decide I want to switch one of these out for one of the other ones I have, I just pop it out and put the new color in. Our compacts come in a variety of sizes, so you don't need a big compact like this if you don't want it. All of our compacts have a mirror on the front, on the top page. That's what I call these pages. And they all fit, depending on the size, they all fit a variety of numbers. Quantity. Quantity of tins. You earn compact credits based on how many tins you buy. So, And the compact credits are not, like, you can't roll them over. You have to use them in that order. So if you get a couple of tins, you'll probably get like a $10 compact credit. And you can buy any size compact you wish with that credit. I always suggest getting a bigger compact than what you think you're going to use, because as you can tell, I've got zero room to grow in this compact. So if I was like a new customer, like I was 4 years ago, I learned this the hard way. I just kept getting, you know, whatever size compact I could get for free at the time, or close to free. And then I had a bunch of small compacts, which defeats the purpose. I don't want you all having 3 or 4 small compacts. I want you to have one big compact. So if you order, then just get it doesn't have to be this size compact. Just get a bigger size compact than what you think you're going to need, because I promise you, you're going to order more. And then you're going to run out of room, and then you're going to have to get a second compact. That's my words of advice for today for you. So, start with the color match. I'll give you your results. I'll fill your cart for you. No obligation. You can do nothing. You can buy it all. You can change it out if you don't like what I picked for you. It ships from Utah, USPS. And if you have any problems or you're confused or whatever, once you get your makeup, I'm always available for a FaceTime, a one-on-one in person, anything that you need so that you're comfortable with the makeup, because there is a learning curve. You know, the one layer can throw you off. And one of the biggest mistakes that most new users to Seint make is that they use too much makeup. They're used to pouring the liquid foundation into their hands and rubbing it all over their face. With this, less is best. So if you feel your face and it feels tacky anywhere, you've used too much. It's buildable. Start off with less, and you can build on it if you didn't use enough, okay? Those are my words of wisdom for today. I gotta get going because my nail appointment is pretty soon, and I desperately need it. So, happy Christmas Eve. If you weren't here, go back earlier and watch why it's Christmas Eve for me. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll get all my stories on here and show you all a before and after of my Christmas Eve, all right? So, happy Sunday, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. The finish button doesn't want to work.